Hey, Jakey Crafty here with another layout for June and my goals for this month to kill some mini kits. I have this ScrapRoom color challenge. This was the basis we were supposed to jump off of, and then I happened to see this lovely, I don't know if it's a sketch or just inspiration photo on paper issues for their traveler's notebooks, but I happened to come across this and I really liked the idea. So I remembered I had a half kit, and I do not know who this is by. All my branding strips were gone, if I remember correctly, again, on this one. So I really liked that circle cut out in the middle of the triangle. So I'm taking these two pieces of the one piece that I had that was a 12 by 12, and that little, bright green cardstock also came in this kit from the ScrapRoom. This is one that, if you've never seen the ScrapRoom kits before, they come with always two 12 by 12 pieces of cardstock and usually 3 coordinating papers and then like embellishments or sticker sheet or something. So I had one cardstock left and one full 12 by 12 sheet, and I thought this paper and this picture of my son swinging on a tire swing was just perfect for that kind of inspiration of that triangles and then a cutout. And I had that lovely cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. I've been wanting to use one of those her floral cut files for a while now, ever since I laid eyes on them, and I thought this would be perfect. It was a good way to kind of incorporate the circle of the tire swing, and not get super girly for my son, but it's outside, so flowers are okay, in my mind at least. So just going about my process of getting that circle cut out, I had figured out what size cut file I wanted, and so when I printed it, and then I figured out that it was about 6 inches diameter circle, so that's what the size, like to the center of what that wreath would be. So I cut that circle 6 inches. And now I'm just gonna mat my photo. I mat it on this black arrow paper. I do end up matting it again. Believe I do that right away. I think about it later, but I'm gonna back my cut file, and I'm only gonna back kind of these daisy type looking flowers. They're not quite daisies, but they're the more simple flowers. I'm only gonna do a couple so it doesn't get super colorful. I kind of like the idea of seeing through the cut file to what's underneath. And what I'm really happy about is a lot of that green gets covered up in that circle that I cut out of that pattern paper, and so you just have this green edge and the hint of green coming from behind the photo and the cut file, so it works out really good in my favor. But just backing, it's like 5 or 6 flowers it ends up being. Yeah, there. I toy with the idea of tucking, how I want to tuck in my photo into this cut file, or do I just want to lay the cut file on top of it, kind of playing around with that for a little bit. But I'm loving the way this is looking. It's relatively simple, but with a lot of pop, I think. Oh yeah, here I go, decided to mat the picture on that same like floral that I used for the cut file. Alright, just getting that situated where I want it. I didn't want to cover up all my hard work and have it be in and like covering up all the flowers that I did back. So I got it positioned just right that at least every piece is peeking out. And then my title's going to go up in the upper right hand corner. First I'm going to see if there's any stickers I want. This layout ends up being relatively very, very simple for embellishment. I liked the very clean look of that inspiration photo with just a little something in the upper right and a little something in the lower left, and the title up in the upper right with the journaling below it. And I thought I really liked the cut file to speak for itself, and with those stripes and stuff it could get really busy, so I really like the simplicity of just doing the simple things and then keeping all that kind of blank space to kind of speak for itself. But I just titled this Farm Swing because, and then I end up journaling about, I don't remember exactly what it says at the moment, but this tire swing is at my uncle's house, which is literally right by my parents' house. I grew up on a farm, but ours was more of a hobby farm, whereas my uncle, he raised cattle, they raised chickens, they raised sheep at one point, they raised horses, and it's actually my dad's like family farm. Like he grew up on that farm, where they used to breed horses. So we always make a pit stop at my uncle's to go see the cows and the chickens. They just have cows, horses, and chickens now. But there's always a baby cow we can go peek at, and there's always chickens, and we can always look for eggs. So we always stop there, and then we go for a swing on the tire swing as well, because they have grandkids obviously too, that live not too far away. So they have things for them at the farm as well. So my son loves going to their place to see all the farm animals, and yeah. So I have all these chipboard arrows from like a bunch of previous kits, and I thought, what a good way like to have something that's not super girly, but it shows motion, literally, arrows, and swinging back and forth, so they're going to be pointing in opposite directions. I just really like kind of this, it's symbolism and the meaning behind some things, and a lot of times scrapbooking, you don't do that, but I thought it was relatively clever. And it was perfect that these chipboard arrows all kind of coordinated. There were a couple of them that were a little off, but most of them were relatively similar colors and everything to what was in my layout. So added that little clear sticker butterfly. I've got those 2 sticker sheets that were come from one of the kits I used earlier this month that I'm trying to use up. There's a lot of good stickers on there, and it's been really fun to use them on pages, and I'm really liking putting the clear stickers on photos. So you've seen that a lot. You'll see that a lot more in my reveal of what I all got done this month. But that's all I have. It was, like I said, relatively simple, but I love the way it turned out. Just very clean, and just really focusing on that photo. And I love his smile in that photo. It's so great. It makes me happy. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. This will be my last process video for this month, and so stay tuned for the reveal of everything that I got done, and basically the layout share I will have coming up very soon. Bye. Thanks.